Good morning.
Morning.
This time we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. Before I get started, let me read through our role as a board and kind of the order of the meeting today. We're the 2025 Board of Equalization and Review for Union County, and we have been appointed by the county commissioners to hear all taxpayers with respect to concerns/complaints regarding the valuation of their property for tax purposes. Property owners appearing before the Board of Equalization and Review have a right to a fair and equitable hearing. The Board of Equalization and Review has been charged with ensuring that the proper legal principles have been applied in a valuation dispute for tax purposes. So the format of the meeting today, before the first case is called, the county will come forward and locate the property and so we can all view it on the monitor. And then the notebook that's up front is the same that we have here, okay? After the county will have a seat, and then you'll come forward and just present your information to the board. At that time, then the county will, the board members will have an opportunity to ask questions of you. After that's done, you'll have a seat. The county will come forward to the front and present their information to the board. Same process. Board members will have the chance to ask questions of the county. After that's done, we will give you a chance to come forward with a rebuttal of up to 5 minutes. We ask that you keep your information, if you can, to 10 minutes or less. The clerk to my right gets to be about 8 minutes. She'll give you a 2-minute warning to get it sped up. I would like to remind everybody that the meeting is being recorded, and if you have any sales data to present, that data or sales data needs to be as of 1/1/25 or before, since the date of the property reevaluation is 1/1/25. So we cannot take into consideration sales data for March, April, May, of this year. Any questions from either party need to be directed to me as chairman. The board, once we hear all the cases on the agenda, we'll go into the deliberation phase of the hearing. You're welcome to stay for that. Not sure how long it'll last. It just depends on the volume that we hear today. And but after the deliberation phase and the decisions are made, you'll be notified of the board's decision within about 30 days. By statute, the burden of proof is on the taxpayer to demonstrate that the assessment is erroneous. Only individual taxpayers or licensed residential or certified real estate appraisers licensed to do business in North Carolina may express an opinion of value of real property. No other persons, whether attorneys in fact, attorneys at law, or corporate representatives, are entitled to express an opinion of value of real property. So before we get started, if you could silence your phones and any questions. So with that, we'll get started, Madam Clerk.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
We're
Morning.
going to start with hearing number 1. This is actually an exemption and exclusion appeal for a late application. This is for property key number 08198007. The taxpayer is Michael and Teresa Crook, and they are present today.
Morning,
morning.
Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir. So as stated, this is the late application for the present use value program. I did not pull it up on the map. I'd be glad to if you'd like to see it, but it is located in the Piedmont School District, just right off 601.
Okay. And the acreage is
The
roughly?
acreage on this parcel is around 12 acres.
12.18. Okay. Thank you. Should be good. Mr. Crook. I know it's going to be tough, but remember I said 10 minutes. I mean,
It's hard for me to stay to 10 minutes.
I know it is.
Yeah, okay, all right. Good morning. I wanted to, first of all, thank the county office. Brad and his group, Will Marshall, helped me when I came back through the appeal process early on. It was very helpful and was able to to do some adjustments for some of the same reasoning leading up to this point. But my request today is a late filing to put this into the crop program. My mother passed in October 2018, and my sister and I inherited this acreage that had always been in cropland. I thought it was in the crop program, and come to find out then with revaluation realized it was not. Okay. Now, again, the county has done, I've submitted documentation, and the county has already come back with a favorable response about a reduction in the value, significant discount. But what I was hoping to do was to put it into the crop program into the same year. The property, again, is just over 12 acres and has been in the crop program for years. By the town of Unionville requirements, it cannot be developed any further. It has 2 easements on the property already to residential tracts within the family. And it can't be subdivided any further, nor does it have enough road frontage to be developed into a residential lot. So I'm just asking for possible consideration to accept a late filing to go into the crop program.
Understood. Let me see if members of the board have any questions. Mr. O'Keefe?
No questions, thanks.
Mention.
What happened to cause it to be late?
What caused it to be late? I know it's at the first of the year or end of the year when this is done. I did not realize it, quite frankly. Call me a bad son or bad daughter. I didn't realize it had fallen out of a crop program that my mother had it under, and after she passed. I mean, it was, quite frankly, just an oversight on my part. It was not to check it.
Thank you. That's it, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Mr. Ashcraft?
No questions.
Okay. Thank you there, Mr. Crook.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, so this is just the untimely application. The application window is the month of January, typically by January 31st. Based on mine and Mr. Crook's conversation, he always thought it was within the program, and when he did the appeal process with Mr. Marshall with the office, he then found out it was not receiving the discount for the present use value program. On page 7, you can see the application that he submitted. At the top right, you'll see a date stamped of August the 18th. That is when we received the application this year. And he was just requesting to see if it could be looked at and approved for 2025. So at that point, directed him to kind of give us a letter stating this to be presented to the board just to see if an untimely application would be accepted.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Questions, Mr. Benson?
Yes, he indicated that he found out about this after the time to file had occurred. Do you concur with that?
To my understanding, don't want to really speak for him based on our conversation, he was under the impression it was always within the farm program and receiving the discount. And when he filled out the appeal form after the fact, he then realized he was not within the present use value program.
Okay, well, I guess what I'm just trying to establish, Mr. Chairman, is that he's indicated that once he found out that it wasn't in the crop program is when his clock began to appeal. All right?
Correct.
And I'm asking, to your knowledge, is that true?
Yes, sir, to my knowledge.
To your knowledge. So had his belief been in place, we wouldn't be here today.
Correct.
Okay,
If it was within the program, he'd already be receiving the discount, and we wouldn't be here trying to get an untimely application approved.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. O'Keefe?
No questions, thank you.
Mr. Ashcraft?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Thank you.
Any final comments, Mr. Crook? Okay. Thank you.
All
Madam
right,
Clerk?
we will
Okay.
go to hearing number 2.
Okay.
This is for property key number 05012006. The taxpayer is Marion Linker, and she is present today.
All right, so this property is located within the Parkwood School District. Kind of to give you a relation where it's at, if you go down Parkwood School Road, you would turn left onto South Potter Road, and then the property would be on your right. And then if you go to page 12 in the packet for hearing number 2, you will see an image that just kind of gives a visual reference with all the road names, trying to show you where it's in location relative to nearby roadways that you may recognize.
Okay, is everybody good?
Good.
I'm good, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Linker? Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I've never done this before,
Oh,
so.
that's, just take your time, and if we have questions, we'll ask. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I have appealed again because the reevaluation that you gave me after the original one is still well over twice the value it was last year. Last year it was $305,000. You valued it at $709,000, and then I appealed and you brought it to $673,000. It's my property with a house on it. It was built in 1925. It's 1,642 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It's in good condition, but it's a small house. It's 2 outbuildings and an old barn. There are no amenities from the county. I carry my own garbage to the dump. I do not have county water. I have a well and septic tank that I maintain. There is 28.98 acres, and the Waxhaw Creek tributary 7 runs across my acreage, dividing it into 2 parcels. And if you look at, I sent a map in, I don't know if you guys have it. If you look at the map, you can see it's the land on the front up near the road, and then the land in the very back. The land in the back is about 20 acres, is 2/3 of my property, and it is landlocked because of the flood zone. I can't get an easement from the neighbors for various reasons. The one beside me is not able to give me an easement because part of his land is in the flood zone also, so we can't cross it. And at the back of his land, we could do an easement, but it would be right where Walker Cemetery is. It's a historical cemetery, it's protected property, and it's right where the driveway would need to go. So there's also 150 acres behind me, but it's currently on the market. So, all that to say that I have no access to my back 20 acres. And that flood zone is designated as an AE, I'm sure you guys know all this, which is 1% annual chance of flood hazard conditions. 1%, which means it's not only landlocked, but anything that impacts this creek, which would require a study done to determine the changes or effects to the creek. If I wanted to, well, I know I can't do anything to the creek. But for a property owner, if I wanted to build a driveway, I'd have to have a study done by engineers. But it's not regular engineers, it's the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. And several years ago, someone went to have that done and was told it was a $30,000 study. So, but if we imagine for a minute that the driveway is possible, I want to go through this with you. According to FEMA, it has to be above the floodplain. Remember this, all this is the floodplain.
Right.
And it has to be above, so I assume that means like a bridge, something suspended above the water. It has to go from the outside of the flood zone boundary on one side to the outside of the flood zone boundary on the other side. So we're talking about a driveway, a bridge that is probably 600 feet just to cross the flood zone. And the thing that gets me, and I don't mean to be sarcastic or whatever, but all of this is over something that has a 99% chance of not happening. I mean, these are a lot of restrictions on my property for something that's only has a 1% chance of happening. But I do have some comps for the land, if I could read these off. There is
Yeah, let us
4.48
see if we have
acre.
these in our book too.
Pardon me?
28,
Page 28.
is that it?
No,
don't, it's hers.
County comps.
19.
19?
19.
Bear with us, Ms. Linker, let us get,
That's fine.
okay. Okay, everybody on 19? Go ahead, sorry.
Okay. Do you have the one on Davis Road or the one on Stonehenge Court? Those were supposed, I included those when I emailed all
We've
that.
got Walters Road, Wolf Pond Road, South Rocky River, and Tom Laney.
Okay,
It looked just by looking at these addresses here.
okay. Well, Walters Road got thrown out because of the age. It was old. But I've got these two that are this year, and they're just land.
Are those ones that I didn't call off?
Yeah,
Okay.
Does it start with Wolf Pond Road,
No,
20?
I think she said she had, yeah. She had Davis Road.
and Stonehenge Court.
Madam Clerk, can we look at what she's got there? I don't, of course, the county hadn't had a chance to look at it. Does
Are those new
Mr.
ones?
Thompson, Mr. Hammond, do y'all have
Oh, I
any of that
do.
information?
Well, I've got one, only one of them has sold. It was,
I didn't hear what he said.
let's see,
If she said, which I think she
I
did
think it
this
was
year,
this one.
Yeah.
she just got, so whatever sales
It's
documents.
after
I don't think we can
Pardon
use it
me?
anyway.
But you gotta ask her to make sure
Yeah.
she knows that.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
it's
think what
after
she has in the
January
book,
1st.
Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, and I'm trying to make sure I understand, so, yeah, if those are
The
after
Davis-
if those are after January 1st,
it's after.
yeah, as I said, you know, when I rolled through the information, on the order of the meeting and what we can consider, we can't consider anything after 1/1 of '25. The effective date of the property reevaluation is 1/1 of '25, so if any sales data we review has to be on that date or prior to.
Oh, prior to,
Yeah.
okay,
We can't look at anything after 1/1 of '25.
okay, okay.
I'm making sure I'm picking up the dates of sale on these comps that we have in our book.
it's right down here. Wolf Pond was 12/31/22.
Oh, okay, I see them now.
22, 23,
22.
and 22.
Okay.
Those 22s probably aren't good, are they?
Look, it's got some age on it, yeah.
Yeah, got some
And
age
then,
on it.
23 may be okay there.
Might be. Yep.
Okay, Ms. Linker, continue on if you're, yeah.
Well, I mean, did you say you had Little Tom Starnes Road?
No,
Was that one?
no,
Oh, okay, well, I didn't bring the others, I didn't,
yeah.
all right.
But I think,
But,
yeah, I understand today, you know, so far, I mean, the concerns you have and where you're coming from with the issues on the property, okay?
yes.
Anything-
With the property that is on the other side of the flood zone, because I have no way to access it. It is landlocked. I can't access it. I can't do anything to the creek to be able to cross it. You know, I don't understand how I can have all these restrictions on those 20 acres, and yet you've increased the value more than double.
Let me, let's see if members of the board have questions, and then we can have the
Okay.
county present their information.
Okay?
And then after the county presents theirs, like I said before, I'll give you up to 5 minutes on any closing comments, okay?
Okay.
So if you would hold, and Mr. O'Keefe, do you have any questions for Ms. Linker?
I do not have any questions right now. I want to hear from the county.
Okay. Mr. Benson?
Something's rolling around, but I'll talk to you later,
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Ashcraft?
Okay, so the property that we're looking at is the one that's on the screen, is that correct? That's your property, 206-2006? And there's a house down here at the bottom corner, is that your house?
That is. It's up
Okay,
at the
so you-
road. That's the top, that's part of road on that border.
Yeah, because that's Potter Road, so that's where I'm a little confused.
You, with that picture, you can't really see the house because there's trees around the house, but right in that little corner is the house.
I'm just confused as to why you can't get access to the,
If you'll look at that string of trees, right,
that's where all the floodplain is.
it is.
There you go.
Yes. Yes, it is.
1% chance, which it is. But I'm real confused still why you couldn't go access it right now if you wanted to?
I-
It's your property, is it
I
not?
can walk across, I can walk over there. I can cross the creek walking if the creek is not full.
Sure. And that creek, is it in with the trees? Because I don't know where the creek is.
That's an old, old picture.
Okay. It's an old picture. So where-
And you don't get the view of the floodplain on that picture. Didn't I include?
I
We've-
saw it
we've
in
got
the book.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, we have that.
You can see how far up into my property that floodplain goes.
And this creek, and the creek's in the trees and in that floodplain?
Well, it looks like it in that picture, yeah. There's
Okay.
trees down the creek shore.
Okay. I just can't see the creek. I see you got is that a little pond right there?
It is,
It is?
yes.
And so the creek goes from top to bottom on that property,
Yeah,
in the trees,
yeah.
okay? So
Now,
I
when
guess,
when it really floods, though, I mean, it does look like this. It comes off. I had a flood about a month ago.
Now I
Oh,
see
I'm
it.
sorry. And it enveloped that pond. That's how far out.
so
it
it's in
came.
the land part. That really helps a lot. Thank you for showing
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
I really, I know what you're doing now.
That's how
So
big.
that's why you're having that trouble. You couldn't go down there because it's all in front, which is why you say you don't have road
It's-
frontage. In other words, because of that flood area.
No, I have road frontage, but the back 20 acres, the acreage on the left is landlocked. That's,
Because of the flood area.
yeah.
That's what, all right, I don't have any more questions.
Okay. It looks like the property's being farmed as well.
Yeah, people cut hay off of it and yeah,
So-
it's in the farm program.
So it's in the
You're in the-
farm program. How many acres are being, or how many acres are in production? Approximately.
I'm not sure I can tell you. Probably maybe 24, 25, or maybe a little bit less than that. Well, I have to say less than that because I've got a lot of trees.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Looks like a little better than half of it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more than half of it,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's in the use value program, the farm use value program currently?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Any additional questions from the board? Ms. Lincoln, if you would, have a seat, and
Okay.
we'll have the county present, then I'll call back to
Okay,
you.
thank you.
All right, good morning again.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
So, I've had multiple conversations with Ms. Linker in regards to this property. Based on all of our conversations, the appeal, I mean, she does have a dwelling on the property. We did start out at $709,800. Upon the first review of the appeal, I did run a comparable sales analysis. You can find that on page 30. And that is where we did reduce the value from $709,800 down to $673,500. The land sales we provided to Ms. Linker start on page 28. They range from 23.76 acres to 36.816 acres. And the median price per acre for those land sales is $21,335 per acre. Her property is 28.98 acres, so it's falling right in the middle of that range. And we currently have her assessed at $16,622 per acre. What she is currently assessed at is well below the median price per acre. And that lines up with everything I see because she has 10.3123 acres that are located within the floodplain. And as she stated, it is the AE flood zone, and that is receiving the discount of 45%. I went ahead and highlighted the flood on that map as well, but you could also look at page 29 in the packet, and that'll show you just the floodplain in there as well. And then, excuse me. In our conversation, I did look around at surrounding parcels, just because that flood area affects a lot of the same ones. This was with a conversation of her last week, and I did make 8 copies. I didn't have time to get it in the packet, but I can pass it out, or I can show you all on the screen, whatever you prefer. But
I
you
think
see
on the
her.
screen's fine, isn't it?
So her subject property is the one that we got right here. If you zoom out a little bit and you just go down, we got this parcel right here that's affected the exact same way. This parcel does not have a house on it, but they're being treated the same way Ms. Linker is. They're receiving the 45% discount for the amount of flood zone located on that property. And then if you go one parcel below, here's another situation where this one does have a house. It's located up towards the front, but then we got the same flood zone, and we're treating Ms. Linker the same way that we're treating all the surrounding parcels as well. So on my level, I was not recommending another adjustment. I felt fine with our sales and our price per acre coming in well below the median price. And I'm not suggesting a further change.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Questions for the county, Mr. Ashcraft?
How many acres does she have?
Her parcel is 28.98 acres, which I know y'all did state that it is in the farm program. She does have over the 10 acres in production for the hay, but then we'll also give woods as well. So really discounted acreage she's getting is probably 27 something acres getting the deferment on.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I'm
so the
saying.
woodland is in there too, okay. Okay.
Correct. So, I mean, it's all, we got to set the market value. And
Yeah.
I understand that's what the debate is, just about market, because if you ever are to come out, you have to pay your rollback.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. But, I mean, the land we have valued at, I believe it's 481,700. The amount that you would be taxed on in this case is $26,700 for the land value that would be paying tax on. But the issue is just, if they ever do come out of, they want to make sure their market is what they feel is in line.
Oh, yeah, understood.
I really do understand. It's just, so even her tax rate being, what is it, $500 per acre for farmland?
Well, the
Value.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, you got the forestry, the woodland gets 265,
Okay.
the agriculture is 420 per acre.
Okay. So so the actual value itself is not gonna affect her taxes at all?
No, I mean, if a
Unless she
change,
sells down the road?
if a change was made to the land value, her home site acreage could be affected a little bit, because if we were at 481,700 and say y'all reduced it, just for easy numbers, 400,000, we would then have to go get the price per acre and come up with what that is for the home site. So it could change that 1 acre home site that's getting taxed.
Yeah.
But the amount that she would pay overall in taxes would
Okay.
not change.
I don't have any more questions.
Okay. Mr. O'Keefe?
How much of the land got the 45%? Do you have that number in front
I
of you?
do. It is 10.3123 acres, which that gives a discount of about $90,600.
Thank you.
Mr. Benson?
No, Mr. Chairman,
Okay.
no question.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Thank you.
Ms. Linker, do you have any final comments you'd like to make?
No, I'm just very disappointed that I have those 20 acres that are landlocked, and you're valuing them as everyone else's acres that are accessible and usable.
And I did have one other question, and I wanted to ask you, when you mentioned access to that back part, and I understand, but when, as far as equipment getting back to that backfield, I mean, how does the equipment get in there? I mean,
The only equipment that goes back there are the tractors, or the tractors and mowers when they mow hay.
right,
And they have to cross the creek. There's, right about in the midpoint of that creek, there's a large space where there are no trees, and it's kind of sandy, and they can get through it. But the thing about that place is it changes all the time. Sometimes it's, there'll be one side that just goes straight up, that they have a hard time getting across it.
right, okay,
They find a way.
yep, understood, okay. Well, thank you very much. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
okay.
Mr. Chairman, can I ask the county a quick question?
Mr. Benson has a question for the county, and go ahead, Mr. Benson.
Those surrounding properties that you use, I guess as comparables, were there other citizens that filed appeals in that area?
No, sir. Most of the ones in that area that I'm aware of are all within the present use value program, so they're getting the deferment. But I did want to check the surrounding parcels just to make sure we are equitable how we're doing it. And we adjusted for the flood, and that was it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. All righty, Madam Clerk.
We will go to hearing number 5. This is for property key number 08294037. The taxpayer is Umaran Parish, and she is present today.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
So here's the parcel, and you can find an extended map on page 9. This is off Indian Trail, Fairview Road.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Wiggins. And Ms. Parrish? Okay.
Good morning.
Good
Thank
morning.
you for your time, for
Yeah, let's make sure we're speaking into the mic. You might have to bend that down a little bit. There you go. Okay.
5'2", never been
Okay.
good. Thank you. First, I would like to present, basically, I have 4 subjects that I wanted to present today. When my husband came here back in March to do the first appeal, the county represented me of the land acreage price of $29,481. When we calculated, this is the 10.79 acres. And as you can see, well, how to do that flood plan again? Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry, I just wanted to see the flood plain on the map. I have the paper printed out, but all right, thank you. Okay, so after the first appeal, the county bring down the property tax value to 474 from the original of 503. My home property tax, since I own this property back in 2016, and it's right here. One moment, please. One second, one moment. So since 2016, it's been about 147. Last year, the tax value is 230,000. This year, you value it at 503. I don't know how to come up with that numbers, and I'm not very good with calculating tax value because I don't do that every day. However, from yesterday's conversation with Ms. Latasha, she said that she has reduced the 503,000 to 474. That brings down 29,000 after the 45% of the reduction from the floodplain. That number doesn't add up. I could go on with the numbers, but I'm not going to bore you with that because you can see clearly the 29,000, it doesn't really count into that 45%. On top of that, after I divided into the breakdown, the acreage, she come up with $47,000 per acreage. The represent of the previous appeal, it was 29,481. So what I would try to summarize on this is, I don't know how you come up with that numbers, but if you could please just look at this once again. As you can see, the floodplain, the usable of the land itself is only 4 acres. And half of that 4 acres is run by the power line, the Union County. And the power line run into 2 spots between the usable land itself and the floodplain itself. As I look at it, I would like to plead that if you could please consider this property as a unique circumstances.
Okay. Let me see, Ms. Parrish, if members of the board have any questions. Mr. Ashcraft?
No, not now. I'll ask the county.
Okay. Mr. Benson?
This isn't far from Porter Ridge.
I'm sorry? Yeah, no, sir, it's not far from Porter Ridge. Sorry, one more thing, if I could, please.
Yeah, hold on just a second. Let me get to Mr. O'Keefe. We may have to go
Okay.
around again. Mr. O'Keefe?
Yeah, just where is the power line here?
So the power line, if you could see,
Midway
actually,
down?
I have the picture right here. If you could pass that around.
Or you just,
So the power line is here and it's there.
Yep.
got it. Thank you.
Okay.
What were you getting ready to state?
Oh, what I'm trying to ready to say, this is the manufactured home. It's a double wide, it's not a stick built.
Right.
And you value the footage of the living space almost as the same as a stick built. And in the current state of itself, yes, ma'am. So the status of the Sorry, I have more, but I don't know where it is. Just wanted to say that it needs to be fixed. There's a roof leaking.
And I think we have some pictures here on the overall condition that you must have submitted to the county. Is that right?
Yes, sir, that will be all for today.
You sure? Yep.
So that's 18 to
Yeah.
24?
What I'm saying is I work hard for this property and you just, in 20 years from now, I will never be able to live in my own home.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. With that, Ms. Wiggins for the county?
Morning again.
Good morning.
Morning.
The property is located off Indian Trail Fairview Road, and we did, they came in personally and talked to us before we went out and examined the property, made some adjustments. If you look on page 4, on some of the notes, that we reviewed the property, we removed a pole building of 22 by 20, we removed a lean of 50 by 20. There was talk about the condition of the pool. I took it from an average to a fair and changed the quality, a condition of the utility from an average to a substandard. The dwelling was changed from an average to fair. The land had already, when the first notice went out, had already had a deduction for flood and utility. The flood was at 45%, and the utility was also at 45%. And that's what, doing examination of the property, we lowered it to the 474,000. We spoke yesterday late in the evening, and she brought up the land values, and I was telling her, so that's why I made up the sheet I just handed out. This is the vacant sales, and we have the land at 318,100 for 10 acres, 10.79 acres, which is 29,481 an acre. So it kind of is right in there with the land in her area. But the land is getting deductions for flood and utility. And I know sometimes you asked about what would it be if the property was not reduced, and with no reductions for the land as far as the flood and utilities would be 411,600, which would be about 38,000 a acre. So I think that we pretty much, I also did a sales comparison report, which is on page 32, and the sales comparison report with double-wide mobile homes came up to like 556,100. So at this time, we were asking that we stand firm on the value that the county has at the 474.
Okay. Questions for the county, Mr. Benson?
That Indian Trail, Fairview Road and Ridge Road, that's a four-way stop, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Over here, you mean, right here?
That's
Oh,
roundabout.
no.
That roundabout?
No, going the other way. Yeah, right there. Yeah. That's a four-way stop, right?
Yes.
All right, and Porter Ridge is down Ridge Road a little bit, right? Yeah.
That's Ridge Road.
Okay. No other, thank you for that, but no other questions, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Mr. O'Keefe?
Yeah, you made an allowance for flood and utility at 45%. What's the total acreage that's given the 45% allowance?
I don't have it. I don't have that number. But it was two different floods. We have an AE and an A, and then the utility. But I don't know how many acreage at the moment. I can look it up.
Yeah, I'd like to know what that is, because we're looking at, you're saying, if I'm following your numbers correctly, general acreage is valued at 38,000 or thereabouts, and by allowing the 45% for utility and flood, you're coming down to like 29,481 per acre.
Yes.
This is the crux of the problem, from what I'm seeing. But general acreage around here is 38,000 per acre, and then your allowances get it down to 29. Everybody's getting this same treatment. I'm just curious as to how, is it 60% of the property that's being discounted?
Well, we usually will measure the flood and,
Yeah, usually the computer gives you a number of like 5.84 for power lines and 8.38 acres per,
Yes.
for flood. I just want to know what those numbers are.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ashcraft?
On your comps, on this sheet of paper, the 808297011, and I'm trying to look for it on the map to see if it has the same kind of flooding issue, because the acre per price is 29,141. But I really don't see it. I don't know where it is on here. Maybe it's, can't,
Latasha, can you pull that up?
is it below it?
Okay.
Okay. I just didn't know if
It's
we
gotta
could,
be-
I mean, if you look at it, the land sale for that was 122.24. And it was 13 acres. And that came down to 29,141. I don't know where it is. Is
Mark,
that
that's it right there. She's pulled it up for you.
right there? It's
Highlighted
in the blue now?
Yes, it looked as if it's a landlocked.
Yeah, but
Parcel.
there's not floodplain in it.
No, there's not.
No.
That's interesting. And you have hers at 29,481 an acre.
That's what the adjustments. If it didn't have the adjustments, it would have been like
That's why I'm not, I don't get it.
38.
If it doesn't have any adjustments, that's the same price as what that sold for, right? Am I wrong?
I'm with you. Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure that out.
Mr. Chairman, if I
Yes.
may, if you'll notice, that seems to be an anomaly, an outlier in the sales, that 29,000.
Okay.
If you look at the 10 acres, it's right at 70.
Uh-huh.
Another 10 acres at 36, and then another 13 at 69, almost 70 again. That 29,000 is the lowest sale, and, yeah.
Okay, it's the lowest sale. Okay.
Right. So if you're trending and creating a model, that's going to be an outlier, and it's not going to.
All right, well, that's the reason why I have a question, because obviously, the one I picked out, right? That's the sales price, 29, and there's no there's nothing to it.
No.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But
Except
it
the
is-
old-fashioned,
Yes, but it is
No,
landlocked. It is removed from the road. That's the only thing I see. Yes, sir.
okay.
Well, it doesn't have road frontage.
Correct.
It doesn't
Yeah,
have road frontage. I have to ask this, is there any way y'all can pull up her, the card on it and see what,
This,
not pictures anymore, I just want to, I can't see what the land thing says and everything. You know how you go online and do it? I do it a lot on
which
there.
one, sir?
The one that we're dealing with right here,
The subject or?
subject. And can you pull it up on the screen?
Oh, it's on your page 35.
Yeah, but that's not, that's not what we're. Yeah, I'm just looking at if I could see it.
See what exactly?
The property record card.
Yeah, you know how you have it online?
Well, page 35 is the property record card for the subject.
I guess I'll have to bring my own computer next time, Lord have mercy. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Is you're able to access it? You know what I'm talking about? You can go online and.
But what are you looking for exactly in there?
I just want to see what it tells me as far as what the land is, you know, because it says how many acres it has on it, and then it tells you what the tax rate is, you know, what the tax rate the county might have on it, because this lady seems real upset. I don't,
Is this what you're asking for?
let me look. Yeah, let me look. No, that's not it all. But this isn't helping. Okay, I'll do it when I get home. You might have to.
Mr. O'Keefe, I have those numbers for you.
Thank
We
you.
could look at it in deliberations maybe.
The flood, the A flood is 1.726 acres, and the AFW flood is 3.097, and utility is 1 acre, .08.
So in total, we're looking at roughly 5 acres.
Yes.
Almost 6 acres. So it's a good chunk. I mean, there's, never mind. I just wanted to make sure that that was gathering it all in. So that looks to me like that's right. Never mind. Thank you very much.
And then the,
I'm gonna have to ask another one.
what do we have on the dwelling? I think I saw,
think it was
was it
a
101 or something?
155.
So that is, I was looking at that correct.
It's all in the land,
Okay.
318,000 in the land.
Okay.
It's all in the land, it's
Yeah.
where that value is.
Did I get everybody here? Did I get both of y'all? Mr. Benjamin?
Yeah, well, I tell you, that's a floodplain area, isn't
It sure
it? Lord
is.
have mercy.
I just don't. What was the value of the land in end of 21, that last reevaluation? How about something like that? Can y'all figure out that for me? See, you got the thing that I was asking for, Dan. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Right here it is. I just want to, you know how you do, you just have to.
Car land value,
Can you put that on the screen?
It was,
50 at 2 and then 169.
and then it went to 318. Okay, now tell me how it did that.
Oh, we don't?
I don't even know what we're talking about. Looks like she's going to put it, oh,
21 and 50 at 2, why did the land go up?
you may have stumbled on, I may find something that I like.
That comes up, that string comes down, I want to see the top after you do. See the, now go up here to, yeah, you're doing it. Okay. All right, so
You know what they're looking at, Mr. Chairman?
No, I mean, it's going to have some of the same data, I think, as, well, go over and take a look. I think they're looking at the 21 values.
Because
He's looking at the 21 value on the land as compared to the 25 value.
yeah, because I, scrambling numbers here, it's like 143 to 230 to 503.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to look at that to see. Yeah, between revals.
yeah, but that's a real big jump.
Well, the reval had 60 at 2, then it went to 51 at 69, so we need to figure that
I don't know. Thank you, Van. That's exactly what I was wanting to look at, because I I see all the stuff that I want to see.
Okay, you got it? Okay.
Thank you,
Any
Mayor.
further questions for the county, from the board?
We'll talk about it.
Okay, sure.
I don't have any more questions right now.
Thank you,
Ms.
Ms.
Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Ms. Wiggins, that's you.
Oh, Ms. Wiggins. Mr. Benson, you have a question?
Nah, I think I figured it out.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Wiggins. Okay. Ms. Parrish, do you have any final comments you'd like to make?
I just wanted to thank you for all your time.
Okay, thank you very much, okay?
Thank you.
This is a tough one here.
Yeah,
I don't-
I agree.
I don't know what to say.
All righty, Madam Clerk.
I just want somebody to tell me something.
All right, we will move to hearing number 8. This is for property key number 08231015K. The taxpayer is Jonathan and Judy McCall, and Mr. McCall is present today.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
If you'll turn to page 8 in your packet, you'll see an extended map. This property is in Fairview Unplatted neighborhood, which is Piedmont School District. And it is, if you're heading north on 601, at the intersection of Lawyers Road, you would turn left, and then on your left is Lander Benton Road, which is where this property is. And just for reference, our next hearing is the property adjacent to the south.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Marshall.
Sure.
Okay. Mr. McCall,
Gentlemen,
how you doing?
ladies, good to see you again.
You too.
Yeah, he did look familiar.
I'll keep it fairly straightforward. I just provided you with 2 comps for this property, both contiguous to my property. Sales came in, one came in at basically 9,000 an acre, and the other one came in at basically 18,000 an acre. That's my comp, my 2 comps, and they're contiguous to my property.
Is it in the book?
Should be, I provided it.
Yeah, let's see, is that maybe page 13?
Page 13.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So one was a 32-acre tract, correct?
Yes, sir.
And I'm just trying to make sure I want to get to the second one.
This is directly behind me. It was a 485 acre tract.
I've got some information, I think, between them. Have y'all come across the second one on what page it's on?
I'm afraid not.
You said 24?
No, I'm sorry, I'm just,
I see the first one
Yeah.
on page 13.
Yep. Maybe that's all the legal stuff over there. I don't know.
Page 16.
Page 16.
16, yeah, that's a deed.
Okay, yeah.
That's a deed.
That's a
Oh,
deed.
okay.
It's a deed, and it's got the stamps.
Oh, okay, that's what you were, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Questions for Mr. McCall? Mr. O'Keefe?
no questions right now. Thank you.
Mr. Ashcraft?
So you have page 13, the 32.17 acres, right? That's sold for, is that what you're doing? That's sold for what? 610? Total sale price on that sheet of paper? I'm trying to figure out what your comps.
It's, yeah, yes, sir. It's the comp, it's right, I can go to that page. It's 310,000.
Yeah, on page 14.
Oh, let me roll.
Yeah.
Divide that in, it'll come out and be $9,000 an acre, 9,000 and change.
And
Right next door
change.
to me.
Okay. So one's 9,000, one's, and the other per acre, that was 32. How many acres do you have that in this section right here? I don't know what it is.
5.52 acres.
So this is 5.2, the top part. in the blue.
5.52, yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I don't know what that was. All right, so we got 5.5 acres compared to 32 acres sale. And then the other one,
Is directly behind me, contiguous to me, it's 485 acres. That's the
Okay.
86 acre tract. What that person did, that sale included the 86 acres that's directly behind me, and then several
can
other
we
acres
zoom
throughout
this
the
out
Fairview.
so I can see the land that you're talking about? It helps me to,
Sure,
you know, if
absolutely.
you're talking about land,
This
see,
is-
that's
this-
much better.
This is the property right behind me,
That,
this right here.
okay.
400 and something,
No, that's 86 acres.
or 86.
The reason I showed you the deed was because this was a land buyer. This just happens to be part of the land that was in his 485 acres. He bought the balance 300-plus acres are throughout Unionville and Fairview, but it's different tracts like this. This one just happens to be right behind me, and it's a part of that deed, and it is the comp of what he
Oh,
had.
and it's
He was-
really big, isn't it? Look, it goes all the way
It's 86 acres. It goes all the way up to
to
Lawyer's Road.
Lawyer's Road. See, okay. So that was a sale. And how much that was? 400 acres?
485 acres at 18,000 and change an acre.
And how much was it again, an acre?
18,000 and change.
And on this, there is no property on this, just land, right? In the pond?
I'm sorry,
You mean no dwelling?
No dwelling or anything, just,
not on this piece of
On
it. It
this
is on
piece.
the other pieces that are within the deed.
okay.
So on that sale for $480,000, was it for the one back here, the big lot?
Yes.
You said, how many acres were it? Is that?
That's only 86 acres. The sale that I'm showing you, what they did was that buyer, I do this myself too, you put several parcels together, this person put several parcels together, but that only happens to be 86 acres that's contiguous to me for
Okay.
this hearing. But the rest of it's in the Unionville and Fairview area.
Good.
And so only 86 of that 485 acres in the sale is directly behind me.
All right.
Got a lot of
Did
pieces.
you find any 5-acre sales
I did not.
or 10-acre sales?
I did not.
I didn't either. All right. That's what I was trying to find.
And actually, the lower we went, that's what went down to 9,000 an acre. It's kind of usual, it's a little unusual because it's usually the opposite, right?
Yeah.
But
Okay, Mr. Benson? Okay.
No, at this time,
Mr. O'Keefe, I got you on the first round, didn't I? Okay, everybody good?
I'm good.
Okay, thank you, Mr. McCall. Let's maybe hear from the county, then I'll call you back with any rebuttal comments you'd like to make.
If you'll turn to page 38, we've got the county's comps that we use. We've got, looks like 3 sales from '22 and 1 sale for '24, ranging, smallest was 4.48 acres up to a 12.5 acre. The median between the 5 is right at his value, which is 40,449.
Okay. Questions for the county? Mr. Benson?
no,
I can come back to you if you want to.
no.
Okay. Mr. Ashcraft?
On that, the last comp you have on, which is 11624 sell, right? It's 12.57 acres, And
Yes.
that's at $17,000?
17,000. I'll point out there is a discount for flood on that property, which is probably the reason it sold for less.
Okay, see, I don't, all right, somebody has to tell me that. Because that's really a big difference. Did you have a chance to look at his comps? That he talked
I did. We really wouldn't compare a 5-acre parcel with 32-acre
Or
or larger.
80,
Yeah.
or
yeah.
that one behind
Yeah,
it.
the sales, obviously the.
Okay.
Right.
That's what I wanted. I kind of
Yes, sir.
figured that.
Yep.
I just didn't. Okay, I'm gonna let it go now.
Okay.
I'm done.
Mr. O'Keefe?
So, back to the appellant's comps, those are not satisfactory comps because of the size of the acreage?
Correct. Yeah,
Just-
typically we
just too
see
big,
that.
too much land.
Too much land, yeah. Generally, the larger the parcel, the less per acre that it sells for.
No, yeah, and then that's the logic where because he's got comps, but they're too big.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Benson, I'll told you I'd come back. Do you have any additional questions?
No, I think I heard enough from the county.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Marshall.
Sure.
Okay.
Can I ask
Yeah.
you one then, Rick?
Yeah.
So, in this Unionville area, is that where this is?
Yeah, it's in Fairview Unplatted, which is, it's
Okay.
very close to Unionville.
I'm just throwing this out, land, this is all the land sales that we have in that area.
We've got, I can actually,
I just,
we generally, for purposes of the board,
Yeah.
we'll go 2 under, 2 over, or try to keep it small. I
Yeah,
do
that's
have a sheet with a much
Okay.
larger,
so there are a lot of land sales.
yes, yeah.
Okay, that's what because I was trying to, he only came up with his two that were.
Yeah,
lots
we've
bigger
got,
than a-
we've got sales ranging from 3.96 acres up to 57 acres,
Okay,
and all in between.
okay. I didn't know if you could provide that for him so he could see your.
Sure,
sales,
I can give him a
Just
copy.
came up with the only two he had. All right. Sorry.
Okay. Good. Okay, thank you, Mr. Marshall.
Sure.
Mr. McCall, any final comments you'd like to make on this one?
I would just say that you can't get better. I mean, I gave 2 parcels that are right next door to me. So, I mean, that is the area. It's not 5 miles down the road or 7 miles down the road. I mean, certainly I can go out and do a 10-mile radius and get you sales and comps, but this is next door. And so I understand the larger tract. I totally said that. I even shared with you on the smaller 32 acres. As you can see, which will be our next hearing, I had more than 5 acres. So, I mean, we certainly, that'll roll right into that if that's what we're talking about, larger acreage goes down in price. So I've shared everything I could. That's about as good as I could get next door to me, so. Thank you.
I know he just did his.
Hold on just a second, yeah.
The 114,000 that you have an opinion of value, is this number 8 we're dealing with? The county has what, 223, 200, are we on the, am I on the right one hearing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 114, how do you come up with that per acre?
It was 20 and change is what the math came down
20?
to of what I was doing. It's.
Yeah, because you
had-
were using the
Using the
80
two
acres
pieces.
as 18.
Yes, sir.
And then the 32 acres, how much was that per acre?
9,000.
Yeah, all right. That's strange.
It's very strange. And that's why I mentioned it, because it typically is the opposite.
Yeah.
But that's why I bumped what I thought my assessment up and personally up to 20.
Where's that other location, 32 acres?
Right,
I know, that's all I'm asking is just.
Right.
Sorry,
No, go ahead, I'm making a note on something
because we're
else.
going to deal with the next one and the next one. I said, we're going to be in this for a while.
it's this parcel here.
Okay,
It's hard-
that's
let
shade,
me blow in just a hair.
and it has that stuff on it,
It
okay?
does.
A lot of stuff on
Okay.
And actually, it's far better.
Oh.
It touches 601.
Yeah.
So that's a great piece of property.
And that sold for how much?
9,000 an acre.
You got to know the right people out there.
I tried. He knocked on the door. I just happened to
I
not be
just
there that day.
I just can't believe it.
My neighbor got one on me.
What-
When did it sell?
When did it sell? That
24.
24?
Yes, sir.
1/12/24 or something.
Yeah.
I think that's when it was.
Yeah.
I don't have any more questions.
Okay.
Sorry, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. McCall. And have the county locate Madam Clerk.
All right, so that'll move us to hearing number 9 for property key number 08231015L for Jonathan and Judy McCall, and Mr. McCall is here on this one today as well.
Again, this is going to be the parcel just south of the one we just discussed. This does have a house on it. The breakdown, we're at 7.649 acres, which the breakdown is 261.6 on the land and 544.4 on the building.
Okay.
260, what did he say? 260?
260.
Can you repeat that again, please?
261 for the land is what he said, right?
Okay.
Yeah, 260.
Yeah, 261.6.
261.6,
And then 544.4 on the buildings, which does include the detached garage and the pool that you see.
Oh, that's included? too?
Yes.
I got it.
Yep.
541, right?
544.
544.4.
Yeah, 544.4.
Total's 806. All right.
Yep. Okay, Mr. McCall?
So on this one, I provided I believe it was 3 sales. I'm not sure what page it is in the book, but 1, 2, 3, actually, I'm sorry, 5 comps. You can just go across the line and look at the square footage, the bedrooms and bathrooms, and then the pricing that they sold for. Pretty self-explanatory.
16?
Yeah.
Got it.
What was that, Mr. Chairman?
Page
What-
16. or-
No, Mr. McCall was speaking. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. What were you saying, sir?
I just provided 5 comps, and if you go to that page, on page, I think it said 16.
16.
You can do a quick comparison to my house to all these sales, and it stands right out at you as what the pricing is, comparable bedrooms, square footage, et cetera.
Thank you.
Give us just a second here.
Sure.
And,
Now, is the subject your house?
I'm sorry?
On number 16, I'm looking at page 16.
yeah, I think Mr. Ashcraft was asking, is that 5616 Lander Benton? That's
That's my house.
That's why I was,
Yes, sir.
okay, so I'll make
So
sure. I
your
got
house is on the screen right now.
Yes, sir.
Shangri-La.
Yes, sir.
it. Here, here.
Shangri-La
All right.
McCall, yes, sir, that's it.
I heard that.
With that, questions, Mr. O'Keefe?
I'm absorbing right now. I
Okay.
want to look at the comps.
Mr. Benchin?
So you got the main house, is that a garage?
Yes, sir.
Or an entertainment place?
It's a 3-car garage.
3-car garage?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Detached.
Detached?
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
I got you.
We'll put an extra value on that. I'm sure that's why I've got the extra value on there.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. McCall.
Sure.
Good.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Chairman, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. O'Keefe, did I get you?
Yeah, I'm good. Just checking. I'll wait to hear from the county.
Okay. Mr. Ashcraft?
I'm kind of going through these numbers a little bit, and it takes me a long time.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm just trying to, on these comps, does somebody see where the acreage is?
Yeah, I was looking for that.
Does anybody see
I do
it?
not see it.
Anybody from the county that, looks at this kind of stuff all the time? I just have a hard time finding stuff like that. I think the main area is the living space. Do you know the acreage on these houses?
I don't, this is all that was on,
Mr.
provided
Chairman,
on the website.
if you'll-
on the website.
That's why I said, I was asking the county, not,
If you'll turn to page 35, there's I used the comps he submitted,
okay, I'm
and
gonna do it.
There we go.
yeah,
I'm gonna do
about
it.
3 rows down, you'll see mapped acres.
God, they flip it.
There you go. 1 to 2 acres, it looks like.
Yeah, that's, there's gotta be an adjustment for that, don't you think?
Yeah.
7 acres?
Oh,
Condition, average. Okay, that's it. Those are-
Okay, you're good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Nick. Sorry.
All right, at this time, we'll hear from the county.
Okay, so I included, there's 2 comparative analyses. The first is on page 31, which is the one that we
31.
that we used. They're all, you know, the first comp, which is the most like the subject, was sale in 2023. It's 4 miles. Comp 2's 2 miles. 3 is 2 miles as well. We didn't find, actually just comp 1 and 4 are from the actual neighborhood that we have this property in. But I feel like it's a pretty, you know, it's a pretty good comp. When you turn to page 34, I basically just took every comp he sent, plugged it in, and after adjustments, the estimated value actually went up to $924,300.
And you have 806, correct? Current value?
Correct.
Okay. Questions for the county, Mr. Ashcraft?
How does he come up with 686 off of the comps that he did? Is it because of the land difference?
It's because of the adjustments.
Yeah,
If you'll go.
I know that's how it works all the time.
Yeah, if you go to comp 1, for instance, on page 34, there's a $161,000 adjustment.
That's what I was thinking too.
Right, and.
I'm good.
Okay.
It's just bring it up in.
Okay. Mr. Benson?
I'm good, you can go to the next person, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Mr. O'Keefe?
I'm good. I see a lot of this as the land. So, thank you.
Okay. Mr. Benson, come back to you. Anything?
Well, it's a massive difference in the acreage.
Mm-hmm.
So this, though these are smaller acreage, you're just basically looking at the comp as the house itself for the comparable?
Yeah, it'll make adjustments for, you know, for the building and the land separately. You'll see at the bottom, the outbuilding value would be the pool and the detached garage. So it makes adjustments for all those different characteristics.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Everybody good? Thank you, Mr. Marshall.
Sure.
Mr. McCall, any final comments you'd like to make as it relates to this property?
No, I appreciate your time. I
Okay.
gave you everything I've got right around there, so.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so we will start back to hearing number 3. This is for property key number 08162024C. The taxpayer is Charles Griffin, and they are not present today. Hearing number 4, property key number 07057473. The taxpayer is Donald and Terry Hood. They are also not present today. Hearing number 6, property key number 05099008. Taxpayer Kirby Morgan. They are not present today. Hearing number 7, property key number 01171004B. Hal and Renee Kazaya. They are not present today. Hearing number 10, property key number 06192350. This was for Jacob and Suzanne Rounds. They are not present today. Hearing number 11 is for property key number 02114137. This is for Caesar Realty LLC. When you guys go into deliberations, I'm going to note that this one was actually settled, and as noted there, it's just not included on the addendum A because it was a late settlement. So we'll actually have you guys deliberate on that one and vote on it.
Okay.
Hearing number 12 is for property key number 09191006A for Birchwood Monroe Holdings LLC. They are not present today. Hearing number 13 is for property key number 09301002D for Michael Carroll and Judith Obermeyer, trustee. They are not present today. Hearing number 14 is for property key number 09301002F for Robert Berg, not present today. And then your hearing number 15 is the staff recommendations on your addendum A. And then hearing 16, this is a request for a reschedule of a missed hearing. So this was for property key number 08234008B. It actually came before the board on Thursday, September the 25th, and the board actually voted to uphold the county's value. The taxpayer misunderstood when their hearing was, so they were not present that day. So they have called to request to see if the board would be willing to make a motion to rescind that decision and allow them to reschedule and present before the board at a future date. So when you go into deliberations, we'll need you guys to vote on whether you want to allow that or not. And then
Okay.
that concludes the agenda and will take us into the deliberation phase.
Is everybody good to move on? Do you want to take a 5-minute break?
I would like to, Mr.
Okay,
Chairman.
let's take
Is that all right?
take a 5-minute recess, and then we'll go into deliberation.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman.
I do too, that's what I
Did
was
she
trying
show
to.
up on Friday? Did she come on Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll call the meeting back to order and enter into the deliberation phase.
We will go back to hearing number one. This was for the exemption and exclusion appeal for a late application for property key number 08198007. The taxpayer was Michael and Teresa Crook, and Mr. Crook was here and presented today.
I know we've helped a lot of other people, having run, getting late or doing that. It makes sense to me, so I make a motion, we accept his appeal.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll second that.
yeah.
I'll second that.
Have a motion for Mr. Ashcraft, a second for Mr. Benchin. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion's carried to allow for the late application on hearing one.
Hearing number two was for property key number 05012006. The taxpayer was Mary Ann Linker, and she was present today. And the property is on your screen if you'd like to see it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is that big piece.
Yeah,
I think there's just not much you can really do to this.
right.
I mean, she's getting all the 45%, all this stuff. And I really think it's fair value for it.
Well,
Yeah,
majority
it's
of
math, it's they can't get to the one section without major development, but
But that's what she said. I agree. That's what she said. You can't do it. But anyway, I'm going to make a motion. We accept the county's value of what, $673,500.
Right.
second.
So I have a motion for Mr. Ashcraft, second for Mr. O'Keefe. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. So the motion is carried for the current value of $673,500 to remaining on hearing two.
Hearing number three was for property key number 08162024C for Charles Griffin, who was not present today.
Make a motion, Mr. Chairman, we accept the county's current value of $1,061,000.
Okay. Okay, so I have a motion from Mr. Benchin, second from Mr. Ashcraft. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion is carried for the current value to remain at $1,061,000 on hearing three.
Hearing number four for property key number 07057473 for Donald and Terry Hood, was not present today.
Mr. Chairman, I make a recommendation that we accept the county's valuation of $319,500.
So I have a motion from Mr. O'Keefe,
Second.
second from Mr. Benchin. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion is carried for the current value to remain at $319,500 on hearing four.
Hearing number five was for property key number 08294037. This was for taxpayer Umaran Parrish, and she was here today and presented.
Can we get
Yeah,
this
this is
back
the
on
Porter Ridge deal.
Yeah,
on the
let's
screen?
put that one.
And she's getting, or the property owner is getting
The discount.
the discounts on all available standard discounts, the power and the floodplain.
This is really, and look at everybody else right down the line. I mean, everybody's.
They all have the same
Everybody's
thing.
pretty much the same.
And,
You can't build on that, you never could probably.
well, yeah, but the equity issue to me is that there's tons of it going up and down.
Yeah.
Now, for the comps, and who gave us this? Did the county do that, or did that?
That was the county.
Does anybody know? That's the county. That's why I question the 29,000 sale on,
Which one?
okay, it's below the, our subject, I'm sure of it, is 08297011, sold for 122.24. for a price of $380, and it was 13.04 acres. Okay? And that's price per acre of 29,141. That's why I had that question about that parcel. Where is that on the map?
It was
To make-
landlocked and sitting alone.
Well, see, that's where I'm saying, that's where I'm just,
Can we take a look at that one?
yes,
Yeah.
he's right.
Yeah.
If y'all can do that for me. I mean, it's not the same. And that was a cheap price, and it could have been, you know, a lucky day for somebody buying a piece of property, I don't know. See,
Yeah.
it's landlocked, and we always know you can't.
Well,
can't
we
do
say
anything with it.
landlocked. To me, it's not landlocked.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
road or
using it.
something in there somewhere up close.
They got a right of way or something to get in there. I mean,
They might own the
There's no
land
road
beside it,
frontage.
who knows?
yeah, there's no road frontage,
There's like a
Right.
road right through it, isn't it?
but there's
That's
access.
the driveway?
But
Yeah.
no floodplain.
Coming
Right.
up from, yeah.
Right.
So you hear what I'm saying, so
know.
what do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just one comp, but it's the one we got in there.
Right.
And then you got the other 13 acres, but that was in January of '23, and it was 69,000 an acre.
And the one you're looking at is more recent.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, I would say so, but
Yeah.
wonder where that is. 08, or is it D, or O?
Yeah, that's D, I think.
D.
The one,
Okay, can we look at that? If you, just bring that up, and then I'll quit talking.
No, but you're bringing up a good point. Why?
I just
Or
don't,
why is,
I'm just. You want me to give you the
ooh, and
number?
it's got floodplain.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh. So there's Ridge Road.
Okay. Now just think now what are y'all gonna say?
Yeah.
What are you gonna say to me?
yeah.
Either somebody got a good deal or somebody was a sucker.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that in the tone. I'm just saying, look at the shape of that property.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe they own the land beside it or something.
Is there a home?
You know
I
what
don't
I
see a
mean?
home, is there a
Be
home on that
curious on
property?
56.
You know, adding up, somebody might do something to it,
Yeah.
but that's in the floodplain.
I don't see a home.
Can't build anything.
I don't
Look
see
at
a
how,
dwelling.
look at how close it is to 037, the subject property.
Oh, it is.
Why would that have been sold at that?
Well, see, nobody.
$70,000 an acre.
I think,
And you're
can you
on-
spread it out just a little bit more and just see where it connects? Sorry. I didn't, I mean,
She gave you a look, Mark.
I know she did, but
Oh, I did not.
All right, okay, I mean,
Zoom out.
zoom
Out.
out is the word. All right. Those lines, are they gonna come back up?
Okay, there it
you
is.
go.
Oh,
Okay, where's the
Okay.
road?
I get,
Where's the road? Okay, on the right?
yeah, you see Ridge Road and then up is Indian Trail Fairview Road.
All right, but you can't access, I don't think it's being accessed.
Access to that.
I want, you know, if you look up that
on
the
either
name,
side.
you look up the property thing.
On either side. I
Yeah,
mean, it could go,
it
be
could go
going
all the
back-
way to Ridge Road.
Yeah, it could be going that way, or it could be going to Rocky River.
Right. Okay, here's the final question, then everybody else can talk. So do we have any more sales? You know, than these you showed?
We did.
Okay, we did, you just picked these four?
I just went 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, okay. All right, y'all can
Where,
talk. I'm done.
where's, so you got me on something now. The top one.
Now you're
Okay.
looking at the, old.
She's right beside-
14B.
That's 037.
083, yeah, the one that ends in 54,
Okay,
Oh,
50.
54.
the top one. That's
Oh,
got-
the top one. Oh, okay.
Right here.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
The very top one, I was going.
all right, that's, did you find
Ms.
it?
Wiggins, can you, where would that one be?
I see
That 083,
56,
00054.
55, 54, I see 54H. I don't see.
I'm curious if it's close to that.
No result found.
Yeah, that's something to find. I'll tell you it is.
It's possible that it's being combined with another track
Is it?
Yeah.
this year, later.
Because I see 54H.
I think it makes sense. I think it's 309.
It's three.
The 083000054. I tell you, if I had my computer, I could find it quickly.
Yeah,
You just copy and paste.
yeah,
Pulls it up, even tells you who owns it, where you can send the bill to.
yeah.
Okay,
Unless
there
it's
it
an
is.
LLC or something.
53.
Oh, is that 53?
No, it's,
That's 53, I was just trying to find.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I normally do when I
54
look.
54 may have been combined into another parcel.
Okay, did you hear what he said?
That's,
So-
that may be why it's not showing up. Or it could be a typo on the sheet.
I would say this is one.
You know what?
So
It-
disregard
It could have
that
been
one.
tied into 56. Look at that, 54 to 56. You got it?
Yeah.
That was sold in 126 of 23, right, for 69? And who else is gonna buy it on March 31st and say, pay the same kind of price on about 10 acres of 69? I mean, you
I'm
know,
trying
it's
to
real
follow you.
close. I
Yeah.
didn't say they merged,
Yeah,
they, but it's close in sale time.
I'm trying to figure out
They
where
had-
this is.
I would like to, yeah.
Yeah.
56 and 54.
What's all that in that left-hand corner up there? I'm trying to figure out exactly where it is. I mean, I know the general area, but
Hey, do
Like
y'all
they're
know what's there?
developing, or is it already developed?
What's that?
what's all that in the, on the upper left?
It was combined. It was owned by Pulte. 54 was combined into another property.
See, that's why it all sold so high.
Yeah.
Because it's all going
Somebody's
into
got bigger
development.
plans
Yeah,
than just
yeah.
buying some
Yeah,
land.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
How old are these footage? How current, I should say?
February of 25. So from this year.
Thank you.
Oh, the photos, is that what you're saying?
What's all this here, though, on the upper left?
You know, this part right here in the blue, you know, that's in floodplain, it
Looks
looks
like it's a
like,
bunch of buildings or
it's
metal roofs or something.
87A.
Yeah.
It says driveway, right?
That's a nursery.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
A plant
The
nursery,
4
right?
lane you see just below that is
All
an
right.
bypass and.
Oh, that's King's
Well, see,
Greenhouse.
now you're
That's
telling me
King's
more.
Greenhouses.
Yeah, it's the bypass.
Yeah.
They got something. But you know, they're not letting
But
that bypass go
those
commercial.
two high-dollar sales are ramping up.
Yeah. They are. Okay, Mr. Chairman,
So
since
back
I've
to
taken
it.
so much time. Hearing number 5. Is that correct?
Yep. So I mean, everybody kind of gets what we were looking at.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna ma-
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and make the motion, we accept the current value of $474,000.
Right. Okay, so I have a motion from Mr. Ashcraft,
Second.
second from Mr. O'Keefe. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion's carried for the current value of 474 to remain 474,000 on hearing 5.
Okay.
Hearing number 6 for property Q number 05099008 for Kirby Morgan, who was not present today.
Okay, what's the pleasure of the board here?
Make a recommendation that we accept the county's valuation of $218,400.
I have a motion from Mr. O'Keefe, a second from Mr. Ashcraft. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion's carried for the current value to remain at 218,400 on hearing 6.
Hearing 7 for property key number 01171004B for Hal and Renee Kanzaya. They were not present today.
Make a motion, Mr. Chairman, we accept the current value of $373,500.
I have a motion from Mr. Benson,
Second.
second from Mr. O'Keefe. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. So the motion is carried for the current value to remain on hearing 7 of $373,500.
Hearing number 8 for property key number 08231015K, taxpayer Jonathan and Judy McCall. Mr. McCall was present and presented today.
This is,
All right, let's get it up on the screen, because I remember he had 5.5 acres and raw land or whatever it was, and then the other one was his house.
comps were just larger acreage tracts.
I know. Oh, let me, wait a minute, excuse me. Will you please come up here and put that up? This part, you know, this hearing
This is
aid
the parcel
9.
to the south that's,
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's 08231015K.
There it is.
Yep.
Okay, is that anywhere close to where we were before? Does anybody know that?
What was that?
It's not too far.
Where,
It's, I would say this is north.
can you,
Yes.
you know, just see if that other thing pops up? Is, no, it doesn't. Y'all see it anywhere? See, oh. Are we looking for the bypass?
Well, those comps we were looking at, high dollar comps.
I know. Yeah, I don't know if it's all in the same neighborhood.
That would be a pretty good ways from it, I think.
Okay, that's why I asked.
The subject property, the subject property that we were looking at on Indian Trail Fairview Road
Was,
fairly close, I think.
right,
It
but
might
this
be.
one that.
Still probably a different neighborhood, but
Oh, way
Property's
different
just-
neighborhood.
Just removed from 601, just to the west of it.
Okay,
One of his comps is that 1013 right below it.
yeah,
yeah,
that's 601 going up the right
Yeah,
side of the
that's got
screen.
Yeah, that's
connection, and
601
That's the
and-
one that
Okay.
went for 9,000 an acre.
Lawyers.
okay.
Yeah. That's the 80-some acres.
The one to the north
Yeah.
was a 80,000, or 80 odd acre parcel inside a 400 acre
Right.
transaction.
Yeah, it was, that one was the $18,000 an acre, but that,
Correct.
being 83 acres, that's not the same as 5.
Right.
And I think the county had a better close than that, but it's kind of,
I want to look at that.
and I think,
What page did the county comps on?
I think it was,
34, 35.
yeah. And what was the other one? Y'all remember the
I had
30?
his comps,
Yeah,
and I just scribbled some notes, so these are approximate. Comp 1 was 32.17
Yeah.
acres at roughly $9,000 an acre.
which is strange too.
Yeah. And then the 86 acre tract, which was combined with a 400 plus acre tract, it sold for around 18 per acre are my notes.
So
I
it's
think-
that first comp, that 32 acres at 9,000 an acre,
Yeah.
that's to the south.
Okay, so what, the county comps are on page 38.
And they had the difference, you know, for land. But that was for his house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And his house, you know, they didn't have the acreage that he had of 7.2, but
Yeah. And this,
Do some math real quick, so that's. So this is on it right at 42 to 43 grand an acre.
it's just all about the land, I reckon.
It's, yeah, well, it's the size on this one.
I know.
Yeah.
So I don't see that much trouble with the county's value.
No,
I mean,
no,
based on size,
right.
comps.
What's the pleasure of the board here?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion, we accept the county's value of $223,200.
Okay, so I have a motion from Mr. Ashcraft. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. O'Keefe. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion is carried for the current value of $223,200 to remain on hearing 8.
All right, hearing number 9 is for property key number 08231015L for Judy and Jonathan McCall, and Mr. McCall was here and presented today.
Okay, we got the same deal with that, just with the house
I
concluded.
think this was just the difference in the land.
I do too.
Yeah.
In
what
the
it's been
columns,
along.
to me. I mean,
Yeah,
We got 261,600 for the land from my notes.
right.
That comes on for 7.69 acres, that's 34,000 an acre, rough. That's
Right.
my math.
I mean, when you factor in the land, what he presented, what the county presented, it's pretty close. I mean, yeah.
yeah.
Any additional comments, or?
You see it as, it flushes out.
Yep, it's,
Well, I mean, when you take the land size into consideration,
yep,
to me,
7.26
I mean,
acres.
What he presented, I mean, that was fine, but I mean, the acreage in his comps were smaller.
Correct.
That's where the adjustment is in the land size. He's got, what, between 7.6 and 7.7 acres.
Yeah.
There. And I'll look at it again now to make sure I'm speaking right.
That's all right.
No, that's right, you're right.
Okay.
I'll make a motion, we accept the county's value of 806,
Okay, so I have a motion.
$806,000.
So I have a motion for Mr. Ashcraft. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second for Mr. O'Keefe. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion is carried for
Aye.
the current value to remain at 806.
Opposed.
Mr. Benchin, please let the record state that Mr. Benchin is not in favor.
Right.
So we still have a majority, so the motion does pass.
Yes.
Okay. And
We're moving to hearing 10.
Madam Clerk?
Hearing number 10 is for property key number 06192350 for Jacob and Suzanne Rounds, and they were not present today.
Make a motion, Mr. Chairman, we accept the county's current value of $739,300.
So I have a motion from Mr. Benchin,
Second.
second from Mr. O'Keefe. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion is carried for the current value of $739,300 to remain on hearing 10.
Hearing number 11 is for property key number 02114-137. This was for Caesar Realty LLC. This is the one that did have a late settlement between the taxpayer and the tax office, and it was too late to include it on the addendum A,
So this
but
is
we have agreed upon a value.
this is a separate staff recommendation is what it would amount to.
Correct, so we do need you to vote
Make a
on it.
motion, we accept the county's current value of $4,761,500.
Second.
So I have a motion for Mr. Ashcraft, second for Mr. Benchin. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion is carried for the current value of $4,761,500 to remain or to be placed on hearing 11.
Hearing number 12 is for property key number 09191006A for Birchwood Monroe Holdings LLC, and they were not present today.
I've got a question on that.
Yes.
Can I get some clarification? Because I did look, we got the agenda early, and I did just kind of look it up on their website. Is that the food line? Or does anybody know?
We can have them pull it up.
I mean,
It is an old Eckerd drug location. I can pull it up if you'd like.
so that's not the food line?
No,
An
sir.
old Eckerd drug.
Right
Okay.
beside the hospital.
Okay,
Oh, by the hospital?
on 74.
which is
Where
now-
Rite Aid's is, or not Rite Aid's?
Dollar Tree.
It
Dollar
was Rite
Tree?
Aid. It was Rite Aid, now it's a Dollar.
Dollar
Dollar
Tree.
I think this is a Walgreens on 138. I can,
Okay, then I was wrong on that, but what was the value of that property, in 21?
Yeah, that's a Dollar Tree now. Because my wife likes that store.
Okay.
My wife likes them too, buddy. Can we get,
Yes, all right,
no, he was, Mr. Ashcraft was asking what the 2021 value was on that property.
it's parcel number 0919106A.
2,800,000.
And so it was 2,800,000, and y'all came up to 3.5 million, or 3,457,000, correct?
Yes, sir.
And then they came and, asked for this little change. And I just thought it was funny that they were asking for a change when their taxes went down, for the year. I know. And this is valuation, it has nothing to do with that.
Sure.
But just thought it was humorous, the 2.2 million that they came up with opinion of
Well, just-
value was just way off from, I don't know, 10 years ago, it was 2.7 million, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just strange.
But just not really not much of an increase in value though, from 21.
No.
Yeah.
And don't you think that's strange?
Yeah.
Because, everything went up 60%.
Right.
And I'm going, I don't know, and I'll let that go.
They were just in hope mode.
I don't, yeah.
I'll
Does
make a-
anybody want any further clarification?
No, sir, I'm good
Okay,
now.
sure, okay,
I just
okay.
Recommend.
All right.
make a motion, we'll accept the
The current value.
yeah,
So I have a motion from Mr. Ashcraft to accept the current value,
Second.
2,967,000, is that correct?
Yes,
yeah.
And a second from Mr. O'Keefe. Any discussion?
none.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion is carried for the current value to remain of 2,967,000 on hearing 12.
Hearing number 13 was for property key number 09301002D from Michael Carroll, trustee. They were not present today.
Why is there a current value of zero?
Because it's part
I'm
of
going to it.
number 14.
Oh, okay. I
and,
think y'all
it's a-
mentioned that before.
It's in the middle of it.
It's a combined thing,
Okay.
I guess. Sorry, I didn't mean.
Nope, you're good.
No, I think I remember hearing
I
something
think-
about that
I
earlier.
think Van's going to put you on staff.
I didn't know it was on this one, though.
This is the Monroe Apartments.
Okay,
Monroe
So
Apartment.
D is the first parcel
yep.
alphabetically. F has majority of the buildings on it. We're valuing apartments at the income approach. So we did not want to split the value using income between the two parcels. So all of the value is carried on F, and the owners and the agent are aware of this.
And they don't have a problem.
No, sir. They continued the appeal for this parcel to the BER level just to maintain if they wanted to go beyond.
Yeah.
Okay. But the income approach is what was used?
Yes,
So
sir.
they
And
furnished
all
all
of
the,
that value is on the next hearing.
and they furnished all the, okay. that
Yes, sir.
Stuff, okay.
And the tax value on that prior to the new reevaluation was what? Just curious again.
Do what now?
Just wanting to know what the value was in 21
Okay.
for the two. Because, I doubt they had a chance to do the income approach, or did they do the, and I know you don't know, because
I don't
it's
know
hard
that
to
I can
remember
say.
any of that.
Yeah. There might be some notes in there.
I just wondered.
The value in 21 was $2,228,700.
Yeah, but that's just for
But they
that
were
parcel.
split. They were split between the two parcels.
Okay.
It's based on cost, not income.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I knew that was 2.2 on that property. but that's all right. Okay, we're good. I don't have no questions.
So with that, what's the pleasure of the board?
I recommend that we accept the county valuation of $0.
Probably
I know,
can
I was gonna
combine,
say-
we probably can combine this one into one motion, can't we?
How do we handle that? Somebody, this is a first for
They
me.
gave it a
There are
new-
two
a
parcels,
different
so
number.
I think you need to give an opinion on both parcels.
Both, yeah, they gave a different number for the hearing, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so I have a motion from Mr. O'Keefe to accept the current value on parcel number 0931-301-002D,
Okay, and that's,
$0.
I'll second it, but we just gotta make sure we know what, okay, so what's really happening, the $0 is that that actual value that it was, a 2 point, whatever it was, it's going into the next parcel, it's
I guess
combined.
the record can indicate that. It
Yeah.
will indicate that.
Yeah, that's good. I'm good.
Okay, so I have a second from Mr. Ashcraft. Any further discussion on this particular parcel? No. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign, so the motion's carried for the current value on this particular property of $0 for 09301002D to remain for
Okay.
hearing 13.
Hearing number 14 is for property key number 09301002F, the taxpayer Robert Berg. They were not present today.
Make a motion, we accept the county's current value of $15,541,600.
Okay, so I have a motion from Mr. Ashcraft. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Benchin. Any discussion? The only discussion point I would add is we understand that parcel number 09301002F and 09301002D have been combined for tax purposes. Okay.
Yep, that sounds good to me, Mr. Chairman.
Good.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. So the motion's carried.
Hearing number 15 is going to be your addendum A, which is the staff recommendations that have been settled between the taxpayer and the tax office.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chairman. Oh,
Is that in the second book?
second book, 15.
Oh, did you look out?
I think Jimmy and
Okay,
Bob,
excuse me.
I don't have any questions on those.
Okay.
Motion to approve, Mr. Chairman.
So I have a motion from Mr. Benchin,
Second.
second from Mr. O'Keefe. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign, so the motion is carried for the staff recommendations as laid out in hearing 15 be approved as presented.
Hearing number 16 was the request to reschedule for a missed hearing. So as stated prior, this was for property key number 08234008B. This is where the board did go ahead and vote and approve and uphold the county's valuation on Thursday, September 25th. The appellant, Mrs. Cindy Derman, thought that her hearing was the following date. She is asking if the board would consider rescinding the motion and allowing her to appear before the board at a later scheduled date.
Okay, Mr. Chairman,
I reckon I just-
we've gone through these today. For
Right.
example, the no-shows, it was,
Right.
done.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we should open the door because it could,
I agree. I was just curious more than any, did she show up here on Friday?
No. Yeah, she called the tax office. She called and talked to our staff multiple times, Thursday and Friday, and communicated her concern that she misnoted when the hearing was. And we told her that the only thing we could do is present it to the board, and it'd be y'all's decision to hear it or not.
So she
Did you speak to-
she
oh, I'm
called
sorry.
before the hearing,
No, she was called after the hearing.
after the hearing?
that would be, because the hearing was at 4:30, wasn't it a Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think,
she called.
I think she called, must have been Friday then. It was,
Yeah, because she thought it was Friday morning according to this.
yeah, it must have been Friday.
Okay.
Did you speak to her?
I did not.
Who spoke to
Miss
her?
Latasha and then another staff
Okay.
member, Jennifer, spoke to her.
Miss,
Jennifer and Latasha.
Latasha
Jennifer is
sp-
another staff member in our office.
Miss, can
Ask.
you ask Miss
Yeah,
Tasha?
ask.
When you spoke to her, what was your view of the citizen? In terms of sincerity, like, was there a shockingness to it, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I blew this, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I spoke to her previously up to the hearing, and I thought for sure they were gonna come. And, you know, I was concerned on Friday morning, I did call, reach out to her. And
Oh, so
she's-
you called her?
Well, she had already called.
Oh, okay.
And I called, you know, I ended up calling her because we had been communicating up until that day, and her question, answer to me was she had the date right, but the day wrong. She thought it was the 25th and it was Friday. So she was thinking she was gonna come on that Friday.
Was there sincerity there, or just trying to get over?
No, I think she called several times. She was
So there was
sincere
a
that
gen-
she was,
What do you think, if she gets rescheduled, you think she'd show up?
oh yeah, she'll be here.
She'll show up?
What's
All
the
right.
question?
With that in mind, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we accept her
Well, we have
appeal.
to rescind that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you remember, because
That's right, we
read
gotta
through
rescind.
them, we went ahead and said.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
Tax value.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
we just need a
allow,
motion to rescind the prior, and then you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
we
rescind.
allowed
I
a
got
late reschedule at the last meeting, I think, too.
Okay.
Well,
I know we could open up a little bit of a can of worms.
So should I make that motion?
Yeah, we
so
need to
we're-
rescind if we're gonna move forward,
right.
okay?
But you were, because you weren't at that 4:30 meeting, is that correct?
Well, I wasn't there, but that would make a difference now, though.
Okay, just to give her an opportunity.
No, yeah, that would make it, because we're in session now, so I'm here now.
Right.
You know, the fact that I wasn't here wouldn't have any relevancy on this session and
Yeah.
hearing this.
Okay.
But I see what you're thinking. You're
Just
thinking
one-
deep. But I make a motion, Mr. Chairman, that we rescind the no-show from Thursday and allow her to reschedule for a different date.
So we can carry all that in one motion then,
Yeah,
okay?
I'll second that.
So I have a motion from Mr. Benchin, a second from Mr. Ashcraft. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign, so the motion's carried.
That take us to
Thank
the
you,
end
Ms.
of the
Wiggins.
agenda today.
All right. And Monday morning,
Monday,
Monday?
I will be
Monday and
here.
Thursday next week, I think.
No, I will be here. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Mr. Smith will be back too, won't he? Okay, so have a,
Yeah, he might be.
so, motion, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Make a
So
motion, we
moved.
adjourn.
Oh.
Motion.
Second.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, like sign, so we are adjourned.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I'm down. I will be.